Arogya Setu app, launched by the Government of India, is the technology solution to ensure that we, our families and all those that we interact with remain safe. To talk about that, we have with us MEITY Secretary Ajay Sawhney. Welcome, Mr. Sawhney, to DD India. Explain to us why it is important for each one of us to have this app, and we are seeing that the downloads have increased with a pace perhaps which is unprecedented in nature. In around 15 days, we are seeing 6 crore downloads. So how it is important to have this app?
See, to understand what the app does, first we must know what we are trying to tackle. The COVID-19 is carried by a virus which is invisible. It's an invisible enemy, and it's a very formidable enemy. It's a virus that moves from one person to another, and the person it moves to for many days may not even know that the virus has invaded or has entered his or her body. Such a person could be actually carrying the virus, getting infected, after getting infected, shedding the virus load, and someone else could be at risk of getting infected on account of that. And sometimes the symptoms appear after a few days, sometimes the symptoms still remain very mild. You may not really notice that these are pertaining to COVID-19. How do you tackle this problem? And how do you tackle this at a population scale? So for this use of technology is absolutely essential. The only way that one can hope to get a step, remain a step ahead of the virus, ahead of the spread of the virus, is to gather intelligence. If this app is downloaded by each one of us who carries a smartphone, then it is possible for us to generate alerts, early alerts, alert that might reach you even before you realize that you have a possibility of getting infected. Sending that alert, the app may be able to guide you on how to self-isolate, on what to do for quarantine, on how to protect your friends and family, any other persons that you come in contact with. And by getting that information early, in case you come up with some symptoms, whom to contact? Do you need to be tested? If so, connecting you with the service providers who can administer the test. In case, God forbid, you actually have the disease, then and you need hospitalization, then connect you with hospitalization service providers as well. So this is all the things that you need to tackle the epidemic, to tackle this on an individual level, to tackle this at a family level, to tackle this at a community level. This app is the best way to actually get all those services.
For greater effectiveness, is greater usage necessary as far as this app is concerned?
The more people download this app, the more effective it becomes. Because it is not just enough for you to have this app downloaded and operational. It's important for almost everyone that you encounter, your family members, friends, anyone else you encounter on the way to office, anyone else you encounter if you go out grocery shopping, anyone else you encounter at all. It's very important to have it on every smartphone, downloaded, not just downloaded but operational.